Thank you, everybody, for joining us again this week for Chamber Chats. We are thrilled to have with us today Kelly Wald with Third and Wall Art Group. They are down in Inner Bay and a great member of the Chamber. Kaylee, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me, Jason.
Absolutely. If you would, tell us a little about your business and what's special about Third and Wall.
Yeah, so Third and Wall Art Group is a fine art publisher and print house here in Inner Bay, and we represent over 30 actively creating artists, as well as have artwork from over 70 artists in our line. And so we have a large inventory of originals, and then also any of our images can be reproductions or G-clays, and we call that line our print on demand line. So it's fully customizable and it can be printed on paper, canvas, plexi metal, wall covering, kind of anything you might want to try to put art on. If we can't already do it, we can try to figure it out.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
So one of the things a lot of people like to learn about businesses is kind of, fun facts behind the scenes or things like that. What would you share about your business?
Fun facts. Well, I would definitely say one of them is our name. So we started here downtown in Seattle. Can you guess where? At Third and Wall. We've definitely moved a couple times since, but it's one of the first things people ask me about is, well, where did that name come from? Or are you still located there? So it's kind of a fun fact.
And you're an artist yourself?
I am. Yeah. I am an artist, and I'm in our line as well.
So what do you love about your industry, being both an artist and someone who works for a company like this?
The art. It's so inspiring being around beautiful images all day long. But I also like entwined with the art. I really love people, and it's really fascinating getting to learn, what type of imagery really excites somebody or what they're looking for, how they're going to style their house. The design aspect of it is really fun and fascinating to me, and I think a lot of the people who work here feel the same. No one project is ever the same as another, so it's really it's really fun that way.
Very nice. So what would inspire you to join a Chamber of Commerce, like Magnolia Chamber of Commerce?
Well, we moved to the area just within the last couple of years. And before Inner Bay, we were in South Lake Union, and we were a member of the chamber there. It's just such a great way to meet your neighbors and to meet other local businesses and really get involved in the neighborhood. So we were super excited to become a member and, participate in events and find out who everybody is who works around us every day. So
that's awesome. So I'd love to ask, if you'll allow, what's something that's fun about you, Kaylee, personally, a fun fact about you?
Well, I have cats. I would say, besides being an artist, I moved from Indiana about 7 years ago to Seattle, and that always seems surprising to people sometimes when I mention it, but it was such a big move, and it was that whole go big or go home, right? Like the first move, go the farthest I might ever want to go, and Seattle was definitely it. For the art scene and the people and the culture and that big city vibe, and it's been really wonderful. So
awesome. Yeah, it's a pretty special place. It has its own art just outside.
Yeah.
Well, for those who don't know where your location is exactly, can you describe that, as well as ways that they can learn more about you, your website, if you're on social media, those kind of things?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are down, kind of off of 15th. I'm trying to think. I'm really bad with directions, but if you know where the QFC is off of 15th and Red Mill Burgers, we're We're just down Thorndike Avenue in the R&D building. We have a gallery. People can come in. We just ask that maybe you give us a call so that way we can clean everything and make sure there's no one else there. And you can find us on Instagram, on Facebook. Our website is just www.thirdandwall.com. Most of it is password protected, and we do that as a way to protect our artists' work because there's a lot of competition out there from artists. But I would be happy to help anyone, get in and look at imagery anytime. So they can contact me directly. It's just my name, Kaylee W. at thirdandwall.com.
Awesome. Kaylee, thank you so much for being a part of the chamber, one, but also joining us on this type of format and
Yeah.
a little bit more about you and your business.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been really great, and I'm super excited to get involved and be a member. So
we're looking forward to those events mutually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Kaylee. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too, Jason.